Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Salesforce Management online classes. This is Dr. Mahesh M. Monjeri, Assistant Professor from Department of Management Studies, SDM College of Engineering and Technology, Dharwad. Okay. So, dear students, as per the schedule, we are going to discuss a small case. Okay. So, on adaptive selling. Okay. Basically, it will reinforce the concepts that we have learned in Unit 1, Chapter number 3, Personal Selling Process. So let me share the case first. Okay. So this small case was already shared, okay, in Google Classroom, and I hope you remember, okay, that it was from I1.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now here there is some information about a person. Okay, like Mr. Naresh is a teacher at English Medium High School in a tier 2 town, okay, like in Dharwad. His monthly gross salary is 25,000. The size of his family is 4, which include his wife, okay, who does not work, and 2 young children. You may be school going. Then he has been already insured with LIC with an endowment policy. Then he has a 125cc motorcycle. He always believes in tried and tested products or technology or company, okay? And hesitates to try something which is new. So there is little bit information about this person, Mr. Naresh, and his family and his behavior. Assume that you are an insurance advisor, okay, or insurance agent, whatever you know the word, of SBI Life Insurance Company, and approach Naresh to sell new insurance policies to him. Okay. So I hope the situation is not very strange or new. Okay. Some of you might have seen, okay, these insurance agents of LIC or some other company approaching your parents and trying to promote insurance policies. Okay. So assuming this, okay, so what you have to do is explain your adaptive personal selling approach in the case step by step. Explain your adaptive personal selling approach in this case step by step. Okay. So again, assuming that at least 1 or 2 students, okay, or maybe more than that, if I am fortunate, have made some preparation. Okay, have made some preparation, okay, for this case. As I asked you, those who are, though it's not compulsory, others need not worry. So those who are interested, okay, so you can prepare the answer, but the good way to prepare your answer is okay, in a written form. So there are 2 methods. What I said, one is you can actually write the answer for 10 marks in detail, or you can write the scheme, okay, the way I show it, okay, in my case discussion, okay, where only major highlights are there, answer will be there, but it will not be explained. I explain it orally. So you can follow any approach. So first question is, okay, before we go ahead, what is the meaning of adaptive personal selling? You should remember that we have learned it in the syllabus. So what is adaptive personal selling? See, dear students, whatever number you are 28, if there is no answer from your end, then shall I keep quiet? Shall I also keep quiet? Let us sit here, sit like this, okay, for 1 hour, and then we'll both depart. Again, we'll meet tomorrow at 12:30. Again, we'll sit like this for 1 hour.
So can I tell, sir?
Yes, please. Wait 1 minute, Sharon. You will answer
Yes,
definitely. Other than Sharon, anybody else? Other than Sharan?
Sir, it is based on situation and customer feedback.
Yeah. One minute. Nandan, please stop. Somebody else was speaking. Who was it?
Sir, creating long-term personal relationship.
No, wrong. Very simple meaning I'm asking. What is adaptive? See that, look at the word. Dictionary meaning of adaptive.
Sir,
So
it
what
is a
we see. Ashutosh, you are not audible. You can type in the chat box.
So selecting the type of approaching.
Vishal, speak clearly. Ashutosh, you please type your answer. Because
information it should adopt.
no, nothing was audible, Ashutosh. Nothing was audible. Your voice was breaking throughout. You can please type in the chat box. Your answer, you please type in the chat box. Vishal, yes, please answer.
So selecting the correct proper approach of selling, sir. Personal selling.
No. Selecting a proper selling approach. Okay, is not adaptive. It is a sentence you made, that's it. Okay. First, Sharan was attempting to answer. Sharan, you can answer.
Sir, it's like customizing or changing according to customers' needs, sir. So if for example, sir, if one customer needs to be approached in one manner, so he need to be done that manner, sir. If another customer is if he's thinking from another manner, we need to alter our way of approach to him, sir. And then we need to sell. So it's like depending on the situation, we need to adapt ourselves and then sell, sir.
Very good, Sharan. Okay, so adaptive selling is where you adopt or you change your personal selling approach depending on the type of customer. So in this case, for example, there is a customer, he is married, he is okay, according to his income, looks like a lower middle class person. He has 2 children, okay, who are school going, okay. So he's not ready to take risk. Okay, so you cannot sell a unit-linked insurance policy to such a person. Okay, so you can think of something like children policies, okay, child policy or child education policy. Maybe he is more interested. Okay, then say if there is a rich person, okay, who is interested in investing in stock market, okay, then ready to take risk. Okay, you can promote something like unit-linked insurance plans. Okay, so and so on. So adaptive personal selling is okay, adapting your personal selling approach to the situation or to the need of the customer. Okay, and the alternative to this is standard okay selling. So company would have already given okay how to promote the products. Generally in the pharmaceutical industry, medical detailing, it happens standard approach. Okay, so there is a medicine. Okay, there are indications, its contents are there, its forms are there. So we have to adopt the same, we have to go through the same approach, the standard approach, what is okay provided by the company. Okay, so 90% of the cases, yes. Okay, so we don't, the medical detailer need not adapt or change. Okay, because anyway he will be selecting the doctor, based on the doctor he will be promoting the medicines as per the standard training. Okay, that is the first thing. So you need to have more knowledge, you need to think more. Okay, there is an answer from Ashutosh. It is the process of identifying an individual social style in an adaptive method. No, Ashutosh, but it's okay. Thank you for your attempt. At least, okay, this way it is better. Answers right, wrong, okay, does not matter here. At least at the end of MBA, okay, we can have interaction. So you keep answering and do not bother Okay, whomsoever try made an attempt to answer, and others also. You don't bother about whether the answer is right or wrong. Just okay, keep your answers going. Okay. So that is the first thing. Now, if you can recall, okay, so we have learnt about this chapter, the person selling process. Okay. Then next is the question is explain your adaptive personal selling approach in this case step by step. Okay. So anybody who has made an attempt to write the answer, whatever way, in short or in detail, both are okay. Anybody who has written the answer? Yes. Okay. So if none of you have written the answer, then again 100% monotonous class. Please pay attention. Okay. Don't keep your phone and go away from your phone. At least you can listen. So first thing, okay, what the question asks, okay, you to explain your adaptive personal selling approach in this case step by step. So how do you adopt your selling approach to Mr. Naresh given the information? Okay, and but you have to explain it step by step. So this means we are talking about, okay, the personal selling approach and the steps involved in it. I have to explain each of these steps, okay, in order to promote, okay, life insurance policies to Mr. Naresh given his conditions or situation. So I hope you can recall. Students, can you see? No, it is paused. It is. Okay. So I hope you can see the PowerPoint slides, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, these are the steps you need to remember you are going to use in writing the answer. So you have to explain your adaptive personal selling approach step by step. What would you do in case of Mr. Naresh? Okay. See, if you write a general answer, okay, that is also very difficult. But anyway, if you write general answer, what is the meaning of prospecting? Identifying and qualifying the potential customers is called as prospecting. You need not write this. You need not write this in the case. That you can write in 3, 7, 10 questions. If in 7 mark or 10 mark we ask this question, explain the steps involved in personal selling process. Then you have to explain the meaning of each step or what happens in each step. Here you have to explain what are you going to do in each step. What are you going to do in this step of prospecting? What are you going to do, okay, in the second step of pre-approach? What are you going to do, okay? So in third step, that is in case of when you approach, how do you do the need assessment of Mr. Naresh, right? That is what you are required to explain. Okay, so every time answer for cases when we read, okay, so it is very difficult to evaluate. So please remember, it's not that it's been told for the first time. Okay, so please know how to answer. Okay, so most of the students, what they end up explaining some general write-up. Okay, it may not be even close to the meaning of prospecting. Some general write-up for each stage. Okay, so that is not the answer. Nor explaining the meaning of this. That is also not the answer. Answer is what would you do in each of the step. If you feel, okay, that some couple of steps are not relevant here, yes, you can skip the step. Absolutely, there is no problem. That is what is about case study. Okay, everything need not be applicable everywhere. You should remember. Okay, but you should have the idea about what is applicable and what is not applicable in this case. Okay. So So this is the answer for this, how we would give it to the evaluator. This is called a scheme. This is called scheme. It is given to the evaluator who evaluate your answers. Okay, definitely the evaluator should be also teaching the same subject. Remember this. So suggested answer is student need to explain adaptive selling specific to the case using the steps mentioned below. So what will you do in step 1? What will you do in step 2? What will you do in step 3? Like this. What will you do? In each step you have to write. So it requires a thinking process, dear students. You cannot simply go on writing. You have to keep thinking and okay, first you think, okay, maybe for a minute and then you continue to answer. That is how this answer, okay, requires a lot of thinking. So let's go ahead with, okay, step 1. So for which I'm going to use PowerPoint slides. Now, okay, see, this is the scheme of what I said. Okay, how we give it to the evaluator, or in case usually we evaluate, but sometimes an external evaluator also comes. So we prepare this scheme and solution. But if I would have been a student, okay, how I would explain what I would do in prospecting in case of Naresh. Okay, see, already prospecting is about identifying and qualifying potential customer. Okay, so already I know Mr. Naresh. So those who are not aware, please know. Okay, a stranger person, a stranger does not come to your home to sell an insurance policy. Should remember, it is your neighbor, friends, or relatives, colleagues, or somebody who knows you, maybe through a third person also. It is possible, but you identify that person, you recognize that person. So a known person usually comes to sell insurance policies, not a stranger. Remember this. Okay. So you already know him. Okay. And you feel that he has potential to purchase insurance policies. So this step is not relevant here. You should not write. Okay. You should not write. Okay. What will you do in prospecting? Because prospecting is nothing but identifying a potential identifying and qualifying a potential customer. Since you are going to meet him and promote and sell the insurance policy, pre-approach stage is not relevant here. So you should begin with pre-approach. Okay. So in pre-approach, you can make some preparations about what are you going to do when you meet Mr. Naresh. Okay, so you will have little bit information. Okay, like he is married, he has 2 children who are school going. Okay, his monthly income is about 25,000 rupees. Okay, so like that. So can you think of something how you are going to pitch your policy or pitch your sales? Okay, so if you have any proper idea, you can begin with pre-approach. Okay, so like even it may be including making a phone call to Mr. Naresh and taking an appointment. Okay, see, this is what happens in what you can do in pre-approach. So here I'll write, so I will call Mr. Naresh, okay, on the Friday, for example, and I will take his appointment on a Saturday afternoon or Sunday, since it will be a holiday and he will be available at home along with children and wife. Okay, so that is one thing what I can do. Okay, so in pre-approach, so taking appointment of Mr. Naresh, so one very important activity. Then next is approach. Okay, so what will you approaching is once you get the appointment from Mr. Naresh. Okay, so let us say Saturday 3 o'clock, for example. Okay, so he will be at home. So you will make your preparation to reach Mr. Naresh's house by 3 p.m. on Saturday. Okay. So in approach, you write, so I will meet Mr. Naresh, okay, on time as per the appointment given. Okay. So that is all thing. Then also in pre-approach, you can mention what all you you want to carry along with you. Okay, so maybe a calculator, for example, okay, or the informative books provided by the insurance company, okay, where you can actually see there will be a table, okay, as per the age and number of years and sum assured, what will be the premium. Okay, so readily you can identify the premium amount for given age of the customer, sum assured, and number of years of the policy. You can identify the premium amount, okay, through that table or book. So that book, some brochures or pamphlets you can carry along with you. Okay, so you can think of a couple of examples of teachers to whom you might have sold insurance policy. So this all will come in pre-approach. So you have to write this. An approach. So I will visit the house of Mr. Naresh on time, okay, as per the given appointment. Okay, then on meeting, okay, definitely you will greet him first. Good afternoon, sir. Okay, so may I come in? So definitely, since it is a scheduled appointment, Mr. Naresh will also greet you and take you into inside his home. Okay, so that is how you need to answer. Then need assessment. Okay, see now, dear students, the case study, as I mentioned. Okay, so it may be a real case study, a true story, or a hypothetical one, the way we are learning now. Both will require a lot of subject knowledge and general knowledge, because a case study enables an MBA student to think, okay, from different dimensions, evaluate the given situation, diagnose and identify the problems in the case, okay, and give relevant solutions or suggestions. Okay. So, for example, in this case, though it may look like, okay, very small case, but how are you going to do that need assessment? Okay, for you need to have two types of information. First, so with respect to insurance policy, what kind of a need Mr. Naresh may have, or in general a customer may have. Second aspect is, okay, so what type of insurance policies will fulfill the need of that customer? So you need to have the knowledge of insurance policies. Okay. So in the absence of knowledge of the insurance policies, then it will become very difficult for you to explain what will you do in this type of need assessment. Okay. So anyway, let us go ahead with our need assessment, how to write in case of Mr. Naresh. Okay, so please look at the information given. He is Mr. Naresh is a teacher in a high school, okay, in a tier 2 town where the cost of living will be low. His monthly gross salary is 25,000 per month. Okay, so it means his annual income will be 3 lakh rupees. So which will put him into lower middle class category. The size of his family is 4, which include his wife, who is a homemaker, and 2 young children. Let us consider them school going. So he has been already insured with LIC with an endowment policy. Okay, so somebody might have told he has just taken some long-term insurance policy. And he has a 125cc motorcycle, so he doesn't have a car. He lives in a rented house. No, that information is not provided anyway. So he always believes in tried and tested products or technology or company and hesitates to try something which is new. So now when you do this need analysis, okay, you need to take into account. Okay, so these aspects. Okay, that since he already has an endowment policy, okay, he will not be interested in buying another endowment policy. But if you look at the children, okay, who are school going, definitely there is a need. Okay, so year by year cost of living will be increasing. Okay, and then when the children reaches college, and if they want to go to science college and later to engineering degree, for example, okay, his income is very little to, okay, support or pay that kind of a fees. So knowing this, okay, so you can prepare the need analysis of the need to save money, the need to save money for children education. Okay, so this is the first need. Okay, so which can be identified by reading about the information of Mr. Naresh, and Mr. Naresh also cannot deny. Okay, honestly, he cannot deny that he need to save for his children education as his income is low. Okay, so remember this. Now, so knowing that, so this is how we are going to write. Okay, so since Mr. Naresh has 2 children who are young and school going, you can assume that not a problem. Okay, so there is a strong need for him to save, okay, for his children's college education. Okay, that is the one thing. Okay, you can identify other things, but let us focus on this part first. Okay, so next, give me a minute. Okay. Students, can you see this website of SBI Life Insurance? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See now, if I click on products, see what we have: individual life insurance plans, group insurance plans, tools and calculators. See, there is one more point here: need assessment. Okay. So let's click on this. See how this is imbibed into the website itself. Okay, I don't know whether SBI Life has an app for their insurance agents. So if it is available, he can use the app in front of Mr. Naresh. Okay, so what it asks for? Okay, so gender. Okay, let us say male. Okay, so date of birth. Okay, so let us say whatever, some random date, month, year is more important here. Okay, so let us put 85, age as 35. Okay, so marital status, married, number of children. Okay, in our case, it was 2. My financial details. Okay, so annually you can say. Okay, so then monthly, can you say this monthly income 25, yearly 3 lakh, or you cannot see?
You can see, sir.
Okay, so monthly expenses, let us say I'll put it as 15,000. Okay, so yearly expenses 1,80,000. Okay, then current life insurance coverage. Okay, so let us say for 2 lakh rupees. Yeah. And then outstanding home loan. Let us say he has not taken any home loan. Other loan also he has not taken. Okay. So then we'll go for next. Current corpus saved for retirement 0. Expected retirement age 60. Basic post-retirement lifestyle. Okay. Basic. Okay, so here we have child's future planning. I'll click on that. So what they say, target life insurance coverage should be 36 lakhs. Current coverage 2 lakh. The gap to target is 34 lakh rupees. Okay. But it all depends upon income. Though they show this need, this is the need for Mr. Naresh now. He should have an insurance coverage. I'm not talking about savings. Huh? His insurance coverage should be of 34 lakh rupees. Okay, so this is how usually the insurance agents use the information. Okay. So there is a recommendation also here, as you can see. Okay. See, there are recommendations. Okay, for Mr. Naresh. SBI Life Smart Swadhan Plus. Okay, so SBI Life E-Shield Sampurna Cancer Suraksha. Okay, that is not very required. Okay, then Corona Rakshak. Okay, Saral Swadhan. Okay, so these all are actually the type of policies that are recommended for Mr. Naresh. Okay, but now in examination, you will not have tab, mobile phone or laptop to identify such information. That is why I said, okay, being management students, we should have a lot of reading, should do a lot of reading and have a lot of general knowledge related to industry like insurance, stock trading, banking, okay, maybe petrol, oil and energy, FMCG, retailing. You should keep reading. Okay. So anyway, so let's go back to our case. So need assessment. Okay. So how it is done on a website of a life insurance company. So where it identified the gap, okay, as 34 lakhs. Okay, should be the insurance coverage for Mr. Naresh. But whatever it shows, yeah, that is applicable in developed nations. Okay, where the income is very high. But in a country like India, where the incomes are very meager, very low, okay, we cannot have that kind of insurance coverage. But yes, whatever is possible, okay, within the income, definitely yes. Okay, you can promote that much. So need assessment, definitely either I can go ahead with like that. Okay. Or one thing which is more clearly visible to me is the need to save for his children college education. Okay. So I will promote some child insurance plans to Mr. Naresh. I can promote some child insurance plan to Mr. Naresh. Okay. So keeping the child insurance plan in mind, so I'm going to build up my oral presentation with the help of the brochures which I plan to carry. Remember, in pre-approach I told, okay, taking appointment and carrying some brochures, okay, which can be given to the customer. So I will make an oral presentation. So definitely I will tell, see sir, okay, this is how you can write in presentation. Okay, sir, as you know that cost of living is increasing every year. Okay, so it is obvious that you need to save for your children college education. Okay, so for which purpose definitely I have this child insurance plan. This is how you are going to make a presentation and looking at your age, okay, income. Okay, so you can take up a policy of like this one. Okay, the sum assured will be, you can approximately write here. The sum assured will be, for example, 10 lakh rupees. Okay, and the premium will be, okay, whatever X amount of rupees. Okay, so if you pay till this year, the sum assured will be so much. Along with the interest, you will get so much money back in nth year. Nth year is, you can say, for example, when the children attain the age of, for example, 18. Okay, so where they will complete PUC in India, PUC second year, and go for graduation. So if they learn well and if they want to join a degree like engineering, okay, so that amount will help him in paying the college fees. Okay, so this way you can build up your presentation, explain the features of the insurance policy. Okay, say for example, yeah, I think 1 minute is remaining. Okay, so just you need to join back. Huh? I'll continue again.
Okay.